Alright, everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Superpower 2. I will be playing as the United States today because of my failed attempt at playing as India. And I'm hoping that since this game is still new to me, that I will be able to kind of focus on fixing what's wrong with the United States in 2001. So as you can see, we are currently $862 billion in debt, and we are losing 650,000. So let's go to our economic health. Our inflation is at 3.4%, so let's try to combat that. And let's raise this up to 45%. Okay. So as you can see, we control some territories out here, like here I think. No, that's Fiji. They control their own government. We control this. And I think our biggest threat is probably China. Though, I don't think our relations are that low with them. Actually, they are low. They're not that low, but they're pretty low. And ironically, we have the NATO pact with all these countries, yet they don't even like us that much. Like, Spain only likes us with 3 points. UK only likes us with... Oh, they actually really like us. Oh, wait, who likes us over here? Just UK, really? And Germany, kind of? Iraq hates us, but that's kind of for obvious reasons. Kuwait likes us somewhat because we helped them during the Gulf War. Now let's go back here. And try to combat this a bit better. Foreign aid, I want that really high. 87 billion being spent on it. Propaganda, I want that low. Environment can be turned down. Healthcare, I kind of want up. Telecom, I don't even know what telecom is, so let's turn that down. Government, I want up. Research can be kind of lowered, and tourism can kind of be kept in the middle. Okay, so I don't know how much I just saved us, but anyways, here's our resources. Production and consumption. We're actually trading some of that, but we're not making much money off of it. Let's up this to 15%. But also, on the bigger ones that we're losing money on, I want to increase production by 5%, which should help. Yep, see? Now they're making money. Don't worry about that. This one, iron and steel, I want to increase production by 10%. Oh god, we're $1 trillion in debt now. So yeah. But in the long run, that should help us. But let's also raise this to 25% so we get more money from what we just decided to up production and increase this by 5%. Look at that. We're making money now. Increase that to 10% sector tax. Alright. Okay. We are over $1 trillion in debt. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this stupid country's economy. It's hard. Because you don't want to make the people angry, but you don't want to, lower your standards for everything either. So let's see. Our approval rating isn't that high. Our corruption's pretty low. Shouldn't have focused on that until our economy straightened out. I guess we could lower foreign aid. How much would that save us? actually quite a lot. Um, let's check out these, because this is what we really research. Alright, well, yeah, I cut the expenses by about 50 million. No, 50 billion. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to pause recording while I try to figure out how to fix this government's economy, and I'll be back when I either fail at it or figure it out. Alright, I'm back and I seem to have somewhat fixed this. People in their wrong numbers. Anyways, I'm back again, and our what? Canada wants economic aid? Sure. And if you're wondering what I did, I just went down here to services and changed all these to 25%. And that helped. I also raised income tax to 60%. And our inflation keeps going up. So I'm trying to combat that by raising interest level. And I'm trying to figure out... I don't like the fact that we are losing money on all these. So I need the money to raise production on these. Like this one, we're making just a little bit more than the consumption, which is good. It means we're making money on trade. But these, we're making less than what, like, supply and demand. There's less supply for a higher demand. And we're losing money because we're importing this stuff. Now, I don't know if lowering taxes would help, but in the state of our economy, I don't want to lower taxes. So maybe we could start on one that's not so messed up, which all of them are quite messed up. Maybe this one? No. Well, I'm not going to do what, America does. I'm not going to shove myself in other people's places. I'm not going to shove myself in another country because they went to war. Because I'm America, I'm the world police state. No. I'm going to fix my own house and fucking Israel. I'm going to fix my own house before I start intervening with the world. And... Yep, we're now below trillion. And I want to look at my treaties to figure out what I'm spending money on. Economic partnership. Luxembourg. No. Alliance with these guys. The security treaty with Australia and New Zealand. The economic partnership for cultural exchange with who? Everyone. Customs Corporation. Economic aid to Canada and Israel. G10. What else? Human development collaboration. That doesn't cost money, I don't think. Economic partnership. Noble cause. Alliance. NATO. Micronesia. I don't even know what country that is. Zanger Committee? I don't even know. Corruption's going down. Our approval's going up. Was 80.9%. I'll try to remember that. 56% is Protestant. But since we're America, we don't have an official language or religion. Spanish, we have no other people speaking people. That's what they're saying apparently. Child labor is not permitted. Multiple wives aren't permitted. Same-sex marriage isn't permitted. Let's change that. I mean, why not go a little bit left-wing? Makes people love us. I mean, look at that jump in approval rating. People love us. So we got the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Now, because of how close these are, I am actually... Oh, actually, that's not good either. Human migration. We're actually losing 0.2% more than we're gaining. What's our birth rate? People die at 0.7% and are born at 1.4%, so we're gaining a lot of people. Our infrastructure... Oh, telecom. Ah, I see. I see what telecom is now. Why is there 23.3% unusable land? Anyways. Our stability is dropping. Our approval rating is dropping. Our economy's gaining. But can't really blame people for being mad. I just raised their taxes. Now, what I was originally going to do was play as the Democratic Republic of Congo and take Congo. Where's Congo? It's Gabon. Here's Congo. I'm going to play as these guys and take these guys. But I was going to try to, actually play as an African country and fix the African country. And maybe, just maybe, instead of breaking the world and having everyone declare war on me, maybe I could have, gotten people to like me and taken over all of Africa and united it under one place. And South America, Africa probably would have been a better way to do that, considering they are much, much better off than Congo. But India has a low approval rating, decent stability, really high corruption. I remember Russia. They probably, yep. I played a multiplayer game with Russia, and I was playing as Ukraine. I've switched, actually. I went from Finland to Ukraine to India. But I was playing as Ukraine, and I was looking at Russia's corruption. It was like 87%. It was ridiculous. I was like, holy crap, Russia, calm down. But yeah, as you can see, Russia's human development level is not much better than the world average. And if you look at mine, quite high. Western European countries are kind of like that. Finland, I know, is like that. You look at Finland, we got a high one too. But you can see the moon in the back somewhere. There it is. See it? Right there. Anyways, as you can see, corruption went way down. Stability is slowly dropping. Approval rating doesn't even matter because it's so high. So I'm not even worried about the next election. Now that we have a decent economy, I kind of want to wait till we're out of the hole, so I'm not going to really do much, except maybe try to, I do want to start a military conquest, but I've already tried that before, and I learned that I need to make an extreme jump in my military, rather than just go, does Hungary exist? Yep, here it is. And then that's Slovakia, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Bulgaria, former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, Albania, and Greece. Then you got Turkey, Israel, oh, that's Jordan, Israel, which is controlling the West Gaza Strip, Palestine, if you don't actually know what that is. And here's Lebanon, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran, Afghanistan, and then rebels, which I think is like Taliban or something like that. Turkmenistan? Yeah, Turkmenistan. Mongolia. So I'm just trying to show off my geological prowess here. I know where countries are. But, yeah, I'm going to go back to my country and maybe change it a little bit so we're making more money. Because I kind of want to make at least $1 trillion. I mean, I suppose we could fuck up energy a bit better. Change this to like 30%. And change fossil fuels to 30%. I feel like that's what the government does anyways. Okay, now they're going to end up losing money, I already know. Because that's what happens when you make taxes higher. More people go out of business, but you make more money in the long run, so it's kind of worth it. But in other words, I think your population doesn't like you much for it. But who cares about the population, right? I mean, if you're playing as a big picture, population are really only good for armies and hopefully not revolting. Let's just occupy the territory. As you can see, I control all these random islands out here. Yeah, and when you occupy territory, it kind of sends like a soldier to every border territory. So like Texas, since it borders Mexico, there's one down there, and every coastal territory. Now let's look at resource balance. Canada's not doing too good. We are doing really good. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Libya's pretty good too. And this is our empire. This is the land we control, which is green, and then everyone who we're allied with is blue, and then anyone who we're enemies with is red. Political control, kind of like which country is which. As you can see. Political strength, which is this, how high this bar is. Japan's bar is really high. China's bars are not that high. Australia's bar is really high. And so on. Population growth. Africa's is really high for some reason. Even though their like human development level's terrible, they have the most babies. And so is Laos. Government approval. That's this. As you can see, South America's pretty well loved. North America, or North Korea, not so much. We are okay loved, but Canada has a better approval rating, as you can see. No corruption. Extremely stable, extremely well approved. A lot of people actually play Canada and turn them into a superpower and then take over America. I mean, it's possible. They seem to have the economy to do it. Or maybe not. I don't think they actually have that many people. Anyways. How's our economy doing? Nothing's changed. Alright, well, I'm going to pause recording while I wait for the economy to come out of the red. Alright, welcome back. I finally got my economy back on track. I upped the taxes on wood and paper. But, to help speed it up. Yeah, so now I'm making money, as you can see. I have 166 billion available for me to use. I'm actually going to design a new aircraft carrier. Because, why not? Actually, I'll hold off on that. I'll just build units. Particularly infantry, considering we only have 250,000. So let's go with maybe 300,000 in row. Now that might fuck our economy a bit, but if it does, it'll go right back on track because we're making almost 1 trillion more. So, while we make money and units, I think China's #1 with the infantry. Yeah, they have over 750,000, which is not a problem for them because, you know, they got that 1,338,000 kind of, you know, thing going on. Oh my god, their human development level. I'm actually going to try to help China out here. Okay. Because, you know, I'm all for world peace, but I mean, sure, I want war. That's why I'm building up units, but why not help the world out in the process, you know? I forgot about that. We control this, like, one little territory. We control Guantanamo Bay right there. Brazil proved to be the hardest. They actually have a decent military. When I tried to conquer with just, you know, plain U.S., like the army that comes with U.S. But, yeah. So, um, what is China's debt? Oh, that's a pretty big debt you got there, China. Holy crap, that's worse than mine. Uh, I might just aim for communist states, because I don't think, you know, NATO would care. And I'm wondering if I play long enough, if, you know, the whole Ukraine-Russia crisis will happen. I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm really curious to see if Russia will just go in and take Ukraine. But I don't think that's how this game works. You can just, you know, take a single territory and annex it, but at the cost of a whole war. So it wouldn't be, you know, like real life, where Ukraine is kind of, you know, just got it robbed. They didn't go to war, no shots were fired kind of thing. But in this game, it would kind of be like way worse than that. It'd be like boom, 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 boom. People die. It would be Russia. I would probably get involved just because, you know, I'm not Obama. And I'm not into the whole imperialistic idea of Russia just kind of taking over land that doesn't belong to them just because they're protecting ethnic Russians. I'm not, you know, I don't think there is any proof that there was anything happening to any ethnic Russians there, but Putin seemed to think so, so that's why I did it. And to be honest, I don't really care. I kind of just wish U.S. wasn't such a pansy. And what's going on? The next election is in 6 months, and it looks like you have a good chance of being reelected. Why, thank you. Anyways, I don't really want to end this video where I've done nothing, but I actually have enough money. I could help my economy, actually. We're making a decent amount of money, so we could, I'm keeping propaganda down because I don't like propaganda. But, bring research up a bit more, bring foreign aid up, bring tourism up. Because now we're making over 3 trillion. And, resources. I do want to fix this. Oh! Look at that! Would you look at that? Services are actually making money now. I think they've been making money. I might just be blind. These guys need a bit of a push in the right direction. These guys need production about 5%, right? Will that help? Yep. These guys need production about 5% too. Good. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to win this one. These ones need about 10%. That's a lot of money I just invested into that stupid thing. This one needs about 5%, right? 5%. Oh. God, I just put money into this one. It just went right back to being terrible. Oh, that's irritating. Economic aid with Japan? Sure. Let's help Japan. Japan needs help. Let's get them. Oh, God, yeah, they need help. Oh, shit. Look how much debt they're in. Their resources are so good, but they're in so much debt. Holy shit. Their inflation rate's low. Their personal income tax. Unemployment rate's 4%. Nice, Japan. What about me? What about me? 2%. Oh. I like that. Let's phrase this a lot. But look at that. 9.4% of the population is below the poverty line. That's so good. Who else wants things? 1 month. Save in progress. Re-election. Just happened, I think. And I might as well make this video extra long. It doesn't really matter. YouTube doesn't have those restrictions anymore. Could I invite these guys to join NATO? Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Treaties. Let's find NATO. Asian Development Bank? With who? Ironically, half these countries aren't Asian. But, you know, whatever. Alliance, NATO. You selected. Can I? No, no one's allowed to rejoin. Okay, well, maybe Ukraine would like an alliance? I mean, yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know why they wouldn't want. Oh, you know what? That's why they don't want ties with the West, because they actually have really good relations with the Russians, so that explains it. Canada loves us. Canada absolutely adores us. Oh, wrong button. God damn it! Okay. Blizzard in UK? No. Norway. I remember playing as Finland, trying to make like a Black Sea, North Sea kind of thing. I think Black Sea's down here. Just, you know, don't worry about me being stupid. But, try to make like a North Sea kind of ally with Russia, Finland, Sweden, and Norway. But no one liked me as normal. So, I mean, Finland is pretty good, but they kind of start out with, you know, medium relations with the rest of the world, so it's not like they're really good, but we are now ranked 5 army-wise, and still going, because we've only trained 120,000, and oh, might as well get some artillery guns. Get 100, nah, let's go with like 300. 100, 200, 300, 350, that's fine. And get like M1A2 Abrams, a couple of those. By a couple, I mean like hundreds. Our economy is quite good. I'm actually going to help China, depending on if their debt has grown. Okay, their economy 1.5 trillion, 1.39 trillion. Okay. What about Canada? What's their economy like? They're not in debt, which is good. Mexico? They're in debt. Okay. What I'm going to do is assume their debt. Their debt will be mine. I will take their debt. I did the same thing while I wasn't recording with these guys, which, as you can see, helped them tremendously, because look at their resources. They're managing a lot better now. And Ukraine, I might do the same with them just to get them to like us, because I kind of want to have I can't think clearly. I want to have like good relations with the eastern countries. I'm going to do the same thing with Romania. And that should change our diplomatic relations. So now Ukraine likes us a lot more now. I could also send them money, which I might do. I keep getting these like little notification noises. Anyways, trade money. Okay, let's go with 500 mil. That's not 500 mil. That's 50 mil. One more. Add 2. I don't even know why I'm trying to get a good relationship with Ukraine. I mean, I seriously don't think they can help me at all. But they're obviously going to accept, because it's free money. Who wouldn't accept that? But Ukraine likes me now, kind of. And what about them? What about China? How's China going? This will put me in debt, but it'll help my relations with China. Oh. What's going on here? Oh. Whew. Would you look at that? I'm interested in this. Pakistan's invading India. For like the first time I've actually seen a war take place, and they're winning, actually. India's winning. What was the war? Who declared war? India. India declared war. Well, I suppose India would win, because countries don't normally declare war unless they know they're going to win. Who would waste their military like that? Sorry, I was texting. Not very professional, but why not? India is winning. India is actually it's kind of even. Yeah, what's going on? Nothing. Okay, so India's going to take Pakistan. They annex it. I don't know if they're going to do that. But as you can probably tell, that's probably why they're getting the war, because oh, oh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but Pakistan, it being a nuclear power and all, just nuked India. I didn't see the nuke, but they nuked India. Holy crap! That's kind of scary. I kind of want to nuke Pakistan now, just because they did that. But Pakistan only has this one territory left, and I hate these little things. I don't know if it's an actual battle or what. It might just be that the country's at war, so there's little skirmishes going on. I don't know. But look at that. That's probably why they went to war. India's, considerably a peaceful nation. So you wouldn't actually expect them to go to war. Now, I did the same thing with India, as you saw, except I went with Nepal and Sri Lanka. But they're going for Pakistan. Now I'm wondering if China's going to get involved, because China got involved in mine. Didn't I just take their debt? I just took their debt, and they're still in debt. They're still in debt. My God. Increase production by 10. There we go. What happened? Didn't tell me. Did India win yet? Nope. This battle's raging. Like, it's just been going on. I'm about to win now. Maybe. Actually, I've seen ground forces win against infantry before. I've seen like 200 ground forces win against like a couple thousand infantry. So it looks like Pakistan's gonna win that battle. Unless, India's got 2 soldiers right there. And I think that's a glitch with the game, that I keep getting these little notification noises. My God, India, get your shit together before you start claiming land. Holy balls to the walls. If you see that, 76% of their population is poor. 76%. 3/4 of their population are broke and living in a gutter. They got their economy back, but they're still broke. But that's what happens, by the way. When you go to war with a country and they start losing and they're nuclear, they will not hesitate to use their nukes. That's why there's so little war with bigger countries nowadays. Like, no one fucks with China because they're a nuclear power. No one fucks with Russia because they're a nuclear power. No one fucks with anyone, basically, because they're nuclear powers. And this game kind of proves that. Except, India fucked with Pakistan and took them. But, yeah. So in this game, like, say I invaded China, the second I start winning, they'll nuke me. And then, since I'm nuclear, I'd nuke them back. Now I'm just kind of waiting for the little notification saying they want to annex them. Because it'll say, warning, Pakistan is about to be annexed by India, or Pakistan is about to be annexed. And Mexico just had a heat wave. I took Mexico's debt, I took Canada's debt, I took China's debt, which they just fell quickly back into. But I'll take their debt again because they're not in that much debt. Plus, they fixed their economy, so... They're actually making $1 billion now. These guys have too big of a debt. These guys have too big of a debt. Us, I have a decent amount of money, and I really want to get my economy back on track. So I'm trying to force production with these lower things, as you can see. Just trying to get them so, it's green. Like this, I want to increase production by 5%. This, I want to increase production by 2%. This, I want to increase production by 10%. Now, the more this goes up, the higher this goes. And I'm kind of losing hope that I'll ever be able to fix this stupid economy. Because it's so backwards. Just annex them already. Come on. I mean, I would assume their debt, but to be honest, I really don't want India gaining any more money than they already have, considering they just took Pakistan. Now, their military is number 4 when it comes to infantry. Alright. We are still number 1 with everything besides soldiers. And we're still training soldiers, which is almost done. I think I made 300,000. I'm gonna build some more nukes just in case. Which one's more expensive? This one? We'll do 3 sets of 50, which... Million, billion. That's actually not that expensive. I just spent like $3 billion, and if you look at our economy, that's nothing. These guys will be done in like half a year. These guys will be done in a little over a year. I know this is kind of boring because there's been no war. None whatsoever. But it's kind of just, an economy playthrough until I get my military built up enough to actually take the world. Which in which case, I will probably just leave like a little thing in the description saying, like leaving the part in the video where war starts and world conquest starts. Which is actually harder than it looks for America. Oh, yep, see, random. Frickin' random. Yeah. Okay, let's start from up here. Drugs. That actually makes us money. Even though it's illegal, it still makes us money. Up. I don't know why it does that. It just kind of randomly changes. Global tax modifier, we could make like 1%. That should give us some extra money. And not sector tax, I want to increase production by 5%. Let's do 25%. Why not? See how much of a waste I just wasted so much money because it instantly just drops right there. It's so irritating how it does that. It's so freaking irritating. Now what I'm thinking I might do is, their relation with China isn't that great, but I have a feeling China might join the war. But I think I'm gonna take North Korea. Yeah, I'm gonna take North Korea. Wait. Before I take North Korea, I still have soldiers that I need to deploy. North Korea is not a nuclear power. I want to train these guys. It'll take 60 days. I want to train these guys. Train these guys. And why not train a missile? Okay, good. I can't train a missile. That would be unrealistic. Those guys started production. Those are controlled by religious people, which is never a good thing. Let's help Afghanistan. Where are they? Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Human development. Of course they're going to accept. And let's do a cultural exchange because it'll help our relations. Yeah, what I ended up doing there when I offered economic aid is I didn't offer it. I actually asked them for economic aid, which is kind of like not the thing to do. Anyways, these guys should be done by now. Yep. Deploy. Occupy territory. Let's hand over control of the military to the AI. And go to war with North Korea. Now, I think we could take on China if, they did declare war on us, but I just don't want to take that chance because they are nuclear and I really don't want to get nuked. I don't want to start a nuclear war. What happened? I only have 13 aircraft. That's extreme overkill right there. 13 aircraft carriers. I think we're blockading their coast now. I think that's what we're doing. I'm not certain. I don't know if you can blockade coasts, but I think after their navy's destroyed, I think that'll give leeway for my people to go. What happened? No available path. Well, let's just wait till this battle's over. There's 63 patrol craft. Put none of my aircraft carriers. But I would love none of them to go down because aircraft carriers are quite expensive. Yep, there they go. There goes my units. And you can see battles raging. The AI is pretty good of keeping the odds in our favor over the AIs. Now, I might consider, I think I will give this area to South Korea if I can. But I don't know. It's a possibility. Let's see how the rest of the world thinks of me. Rest of the world, do you still love me? Do you still love me? China doesn't like me. I assume they're dead and China still doesn't like me. Well, fuck China. I did them a favor and they still hate me for taking North Korea. North Korea caused this. They did this by themselves. Okay. There we go. Now, I don't know how to do this. Oh. Because I've never done this before. Can I... Annexation... Annexation? Okay, nope, that's not gonna work. Free region. This country on side A relinquishes military control over regions that are military controlled by the country on side A and politically controlled by the country on side B. Okay, nope. Okay, so instead I'm just going to annex it. Because this might cause China to hate me a little bit. Up, worst. There's still a battle being fought over here? Come on, North Korea. Give up. You're not gonna win. But, okay. No corruption. Approval went down a little bit. Yeah, I know. Okay, now China may not like me, but I don't think they'll threaten war, because we outnumber them with nukes, and I don't think they want, nuclear war. So, and they're really, really fucking corrupt. But, I'm going to build more nukes, because I'm a warmongering asshole. Now you got China up here, who hates us and probably will do something against us soon enough. Their corruption is just doing nothing but rising. You'd think with a stable economy they'd invest more in government, but nope, nope. Government's not good enough. Because when your economy's going to shit and corruption levels are rising uncontrollably, just leave it. Let it rise more. So, I'm still allied with people, which is good, because when I went on my Middle American and South American conquest, these guys unallied me. I ended up going to war with him, which I just ended up just declaring war on everyone over here, which was a stupid move. I ended up with no military units whatsoever. And in 6 months or so, I'll have control of this. Anyways, I think with the conquest of North Korea, I will wrap it up here. Maybe next time I'll take out Taiwan or the Philippines. But until then, if you actually made it this far, thank you for actually watching my video. And if you want to see more videos like this, or want me to play Superpower 2, or maybe have any other suggestions on games for me to play, just like the video if you liked it, or leave a comment in the comment section if you want me to continue playing or to play something else. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.